Smell the cane.
We're going to each that next ride down, same tour. So hang on to those just for a second.
Holden, what's up, man?
Holy crap. All right, here it comes.
Let's see. If I can get the last two to step off, and you're going to be right behind them. So if you want to hang out there, they're going to be coming down right behind you, okay? You'll see them in a minute.
I bet Mikey's feeling kind of big right now, ain't he? He's my son, I can say that.
December 29th, 1928. Yesterday, drill workers had to stop their progress when they encountered an unexpected rush of cool air at 260 feet. We're going to take a crew and be lowered into the shaft today to explore what's down there.
As you exit the elevator, we ask that for your own safety, you please keep with your group, watch your step and your head, and use the handrails where provided. Now, please follow your guide.
All right, your tour guide is Holden. He'll be waiting right outside the door. Watch your heads and your step, and have a great tour, guys.
Thank you.
This way.
We have two more that are going to join us.
Okay, you'll meet them down here.
They're up there.
I know, they're
tour
coming down.
guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, first thing tomorrow morning, okay?
That's neat.
Alright, y'all, can everyone just come on down here? Start a line where my light is. Alright. How's everyone doing today?
Great.
Alright, good to hear. I just want to welcome everyone to Ruby Falls. I will be your guide for today. My name's Holden. I was born and raised right here in Chattanooga, and I've lived here for most of my life, so I am a local. But I do like to find out where the people on my tours come from, because we get people from all over the world and all over the U.S. So we will start here and go down the line. Guessing New Orleans?
Washington State.
No, okay. So New Orleans City?
Mississippi.
Mississippi?
We're from Columbia, South Carolina.
Okay.
Mississippi.
Mississippi? North Carolina. All right. Can everyone just come on down to this blue tape line down there? She's going to take your picture. We'll start the tour in just a moment.
How many with you?
They have two more waiting for them.
So you're waiting on some others? All right. Come on. Two. Here you go. You want to step up to that line right there for me, please? All right, look here.
Well, rebuilding.
One, two, three. Enjoy your tour. Thank you.
Well, they beat Tennessee 2 years in a row, so that doesn't have to be great. Grenade, huh? All the time.
No, that's okay.
All right, we're all clear, y'all. Let's go ahead and start moving. Come on in, y'all.
Look at Blaze.
All right, Mississippi, is that y'all back there? All right, well, where'd you say again, Mississippi? Back there?
Corinth.
Corinth? Okay, y'all are going to be my caboose.
Okay.
So I'll say Corinth, y'all still back there?
All right.
If you're there, I mean, I don't know. All right, now I'm going to show y'all this DVD. It's going to tell you a little bit about the history and the founding of the cave. Before I play that, I know what y'all are thinking. Yes, we did find these TVs down here in the cave about 80 years ago. I promise. Alien technology. So I'm going to give you this DVD and I'm going to be back in here to give you some safety instructions, that kind of thing. So.
Welcome to historic Ruby Falls. We're glad you're here. Your elevator brought you down 260 feet into the very heart of historic Lookout Mountain. Dominating the skyline of Chattanooga, rising up from the banks of the Tennessee River and stretching 80 miles southwest into Georgia and Alabama, Lookout Mountain features extensive cave systems, including the Lookout Mountain Cave. Throughout history, the natural opening of the Lookout Mountain Cave on the banks of the Tennessee River allowed easy access for early Native Americans in the region, whose folklore and legends included tales of miles of underground passageways, bottomless pits, subterranean rivers, underground waterfalls, and lakes. This same cave was used by both Union and Confederate forces during Civil War battles in the Chattanooga area, perhaps most notably as a temporary hospital. As Chattanooga became a large railroad hub for the South, it became necessary to construct a tunnel through the end of Lookout Mountain to provide rail access from Nashville to Chattanooga. During the construction of this railroad tunnel in 1905, the Lookout Mountain Cave entrance was intersected and sealed off from outside access. Leo Lambert, a young man living in Chattanooga, had played in Lookout Mountain Cave with his friend Jimmy Fuller for years. In 1923, Mr. Lambert began investigating the concept of drilling an elevator shaft into the side of Lookout Mountain in an effort to release the old Lookout Mountain Cave and potentially reopen it to the public. On November 1st, 1928, the process of drilling the elevator shaft to open this cave was started, a prospect which carried a price tag of $25,000. A total of 3 crews working 8-hour shifts labored around the clock, garnering 5 feet of progress for every 24 hours of work. 2 months of drilling into solid limestone rock. At the 260-foot level, a gush of air rose up through the shaft as the jackhammer hit a void in the rock. Upon further drilling and inspection, a small opening into a previously unknown chasm was discovered. This opening, measuring 2 feet high and 4 feet wide, was immediately explored by Lambert, his friend Jimmy Fuller, and a small crew. They disappeared into the chasm and were gone in 17 hours. Upon their return, Lambert excitedly told of the discovery of amazing geological formations and the existence of an enormous waterfall. A few days later, Lambert re-entered this newfound cave with his wife Ruby and christened this natural wonder with her name, Ruby Falls. Drilling continued to the 420-foot mark, where the shaft intersected the Lookout Mountain Cave as expected 90 days after drilling began. In total, 15,000 pounds of dynamite was used to loosen 5 million pounds of limestone, which was removed from the shaft 1 bucketful at a time. That same rock was reclaimed and used to build the Cavern Castle, as well as develop the cave trails. On December 30th, 1929, 14 months after drilling began, the Lookout Mountain Cave was open to the public, while construction of the newfound Ruby Falls Cave continued. On June 16, 1930, Ruby Falls Cave was open to the public and quickly grew to overshadow the popularity of the old Lookout Mountain Cave tour. In 1935, tours of the Lookout Mountain Cave were halted because of the enormous popularity of the Ruby Falls Cave and its unusual features, including, of course, the waterfall itself. Since its grand opening, Ruby Falls has hosted millions of people from all corners of the earth. As you journey from this point, you will eventually reach the spectacular 145-foot waterfall at a depth of 1,120 feet underground. This makes Ruby Falls the deepest commercial waterfall in the United States. Ruby Falls is also listed in the National Register of Historic Places because of its economic impact on the neighboring community. As you move through the cave, we ask you to please stay with your guide, follow the safety instructions you're given, and enjoy this natural wonder, Ruby Falls.
Alright, pretty cheesy, huh? Now, just want to point one thing out. They mentioned in the video something about Leo Lambert and his friend Jimmy Fuller, the two founders of the cave, crawling through a cave that was about 2 feet tall and 4 feet wide. Right up here, you'll notice this gap in the rock. This area up in the rock was where they originally climbed for about 17 hours to eventually find the waterfall. Everything from this line in the rock down to the ground was all excavated out later in the day to make it easier for y'all to walk and see the waterfall. Now, if it was up to me, Ruby Falls would not have been discovered just because I'm way too claustrophobic for that. I could not make it through. So this rock right here, about the safety instructions I mentioned, this rock right here, we like to call this a headache rock or a gotcha rock. Call it that for obvious reasons. You can see it can do some damage. So do watch your heads going through some of these areas. A lot of these rocks have made some people say some 4-letter words I'm not going to repeat right now, so don't be one of those people. Watch your heads. We've been having a lot of troubles with the city lately. The sewage line in there's a sewage line above the cave. It's actually busted recently, so it is leaking onto the pathway. So make sure that you don't step in it. Don't get any on your clothes. It's just a joke, guys. There is no sewage line anywhere near here. Yeah, I tasted it. It's just water. Don't worry. No.
How long ago did you taste it?
About 8 days ago. All right. But do watch your step because it will be slippery in those areas. I don't want to see one of y'all falling. If you do end up falling flat on your face, I will laugh. Don't take it personally. Also, further in, there's going to be some groups of people that have already seen the waterfall, other tour groups. We like to call those survivor groups. They've already seen the waterfall. They're already get out of here, so we do give them the right of way on the way out of the cave. So also make sure that you don't lose sight of the person in front of you because we don't want to leave anyone down here. We want to keep our group together and not spread out. All that said, Caboose, y'all still back there? Gotcha. Ready? All right. Here we go.
Here we go.
1,000 feet underground. 1,200 feet. Brett's lowering his head. Bobblehead Brett.
Stop.
So just imagine I had to crawl through that right there. Like right here.
Brett, look up here. Imagine crawling. Along up here.
Oh yeah.
Watch your heads here, y'all.
Yep. Head watching. It's nice and lighted.
Wash your heads here, everyone. Slow feeling of the
Concussion
head.
lawsuits.
That's what they crawl through. Oh yeah.
Elephant's foot.
Oh, there.
That right there.
Oh, Brett, see they call that the elephant's foot. Coming down on top of you.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, there you go. You call that breakdown right there. Big old piece of chunk.
He's right here. Can't walk down the crevice. Shorter.
Feel sorry for you, dog.
Wow.
It's neat.
There's some common ones like that.
Sword or knife.
So I would touch that.
Be careful.
I would touch that. Yeah.
Where water is. Oh, look up here, Brad.
Alright, y'all, is my caboose still back there?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Now this is our second stop on the way to the waterfall. This is the cactus and the candle. Call it that because this is supposed to be a candle and that's supposed to be a cactus. I like to refer to this rock as germ rock. Call it germ rock because hundreds of people come through here every day and they spread who knows how many germs all over this very rock. So as I walk by, I like to put my hands in my pockets. There's been some pretty nasty stuff going around these days. I think we all know what I'm talking about. All that said, y'all, I'm going to play a audio tape. It's going to tell you a little more about how they found the cave in this particular formation. So,
Yeah. From the diary of Leo Lambert, December 31st, 1928. We were all amazed at the incredible things we observed in this new area. We originally entered the caverns through a small opening at the elevator shaft, and we crawled for 7 hours until we could finally stand up. We eventually found our way to a geological wonder. There are formations all around. One looks like a large wax candle, and another one like a cactus. I've spent my life studying formations, but I have never seen anything like this. Stalactites growing from the ceiling are overhead throughout this area, and stalagmites coming up from the ground, as well as columns where the two meet and join together. Further ahead, we found unusual formations that look like a chandelier and a totem pole. There's even one that Jimmy said looked like the north end of a southbound donkey. One column looks as if it's made from onyx. We continued onward.
and let's continue onward.
You may touch these formations as you pass, but we ask that you not touch any other formations in the cave. Today, there is a state law against writing on, defacing, or breakage of formations in caves.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Actually, looks like it would be mushy if you touched it.
Mushy?
Yeah.
That one connected.
Look at this, it looks like a bird's leg from this angle, I can tell.
Sure does, huh? Bird's foot. Ooh.
You'd be in here and get an earthquake and these crevices come together.
I know, right?
A shift in the...
You all of a sudden become taller.
You're not doing audio on your video, are you?
Actually, it's very
Yes.
crisp audio.
Great. We'll be on there forever.
This will be YouTube, so.
Yeah. Total strangers in front of us and the stupid things they say.
Yeah, that's right.
I was actually thinking what would happen if this was the our lost. So there.
I know, huh? I know. Oh wow, look back over there.
Just love this.
Well, I said the two legs.
It's a skinny donkey. Yeah, it's a skinny donkey. Or a super humongous donkey.
Alright, y'all, now it looks like we got yet another survivor, well, our first survivor group. Can everyone come all the way up and pull over to your right-hand side?
It's the donkey.
Donkey.
Right-hand side, everyone.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Donkey foot. It's crazy.
I believe you found an egg.
What?
Well, if birds come by, you gotta stop, then go back.
Okay, we're all clear now that they're past us.
Hey, bears and everybody got ready. What do you say? Bears.
Well, you may not have access to that
Hey, service down there.
I can't get it to show up.
Oh, there's a big old piece of breakdown right above our head. Oh, jeez. Big old rock falling right there.
Found the handrails. Make sure they're on the video.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Liability.
Walk your heads in here, everyone.
That's cool.
Look at a fish head, look it up. Oh, wow, it's all white.
That's cool. Kind of hard to see, huh?
Why do they have to put money in the same water? There's some good corn back in there.
Split in the rock right there. Hall of Dreams. Stalagmites.
Right below it.
That's cool. Fish.
Oh, yeah. See it, Brett? It's on the right side.
It took me like 8 months to see it. Yeah.
Above the sign.
It's hiding. All right, just a second. You need to go closer, you can see it.
Okay, now is my caboose still back there? Oh, too bad. You're getting left then. Alright, now this is the third stop on the way to the waterfall. This is the Leaning Tower, this being the Leaning Tower right up here. This is actually the oldest and it's also the tallest formation in the cave. This particular formation is estimated to be about 3 million years old, about 7 feet tall. Here at the base of the tower, some of y'all might have already seen this. This is the turtle. Some people will have a lot of trouble seeing it. There's the head, there's the shell, and the sign that says turtle, of course. Over here on the wall, some of you might have also seen this, is the fish. If you're having trouble seeing it, look underneath the sign that says fish, and the odds are you'll see it. Now I just want to make one thing clear. All the rocks that are hanging down from the ceiling that you see as we're walking through the cave, those are all stalactites. They're holding on tight to the ceiling so they don't fall and hit your head. All of the rocks that are going up towards the ceiling, those are all stalagmites. They might make it to the ceiling, they might not, you never know. If you feel something biting the back of your neck, those are just regular old mites. You might want to get that checked out. Now, want to make one thing clear. You might have been seeing some fire extinguishers as we were going through the cave. And we do have those down here to keep our rocks from catching on fire. We value them very much, so we don't want them to catch on fire. And that is, of course, a joke. That is because if the wiring was to catch on fire, that would be a disaster. There would be no stopping it, really, without fire extinguishers. So I'm going to play y'all another one of those audio tapes, and we're going to continue onward.
From the diary of Leo Lambert, December 31st, 1928. Throughout our exploration over the last 2 days, we saw many incredible sights. The numbers and types of formations were staggering. Draperies, flowstone, and curvy stalactites that are called helictites. The most impressive part of the Hall of Dreams was the wealth of capillary tubes overhead. All stalactites start as a hollow tube. Jimmy and I prefer to call them soda straws. There's even one formation that looks like a large leaning tower. The mineral deposits down in the caves are abundant, with the gray limestone walls, white calcium carbonate, iron oxide with its reddish-brown coloration, and black manganese. Some of the formations in this area are dry, while others are wet. This indicates whether or not they are still active, with the moisture being evidence of active growth. In that same area, we continue to find more and more formations, including one that looks like a turtle and one like a fish. Ruby is going to love all of this.
Please watch your head and use the handrails where provided.
Alright, now it looks like we have yet another survivor group. Could everyone just move all the way up and pull over to your left-hand side? Believe me, it's better to just let them pass us. Left side, y'all. Remember, we don't know these people, so make sure you keep your camera equipment away from them. Keep your wallets in your pocket. Make sure that the hand in your pocket is your own.
You
thought I was blonde.
All right.
He said the same thing about keeping.
Oh yeah.
How are y'all doing?
You good?
Good.
So they do let people out of here.
About to melt. I thought it'd be colder than this. Usually it's about 54 degrees. And this Spelunking cave, it's like 43. There's so much people in here. It's heating up. Yep.
Blair's.
Guys?
I don't know, Jimmy. You had on video.
No, come on, check it out.
The Leaning Tower, we got video. I guess I won't get that.
Can I get it?
think you've got plenty of these in your computer already.
Does that look like a
Okay, those different rocks.
Oh, I know. Rocks are
You don't
rocks.
think so? Where's my boy?
That is a
Dragon's
they're pop
foot.
rocks.
I like pop rocks.
Turn your flash on.
Dragon's foot. Nice.
I was gonna see what the beehives were.
They're right there.
That is pretty.
Angel's wing.
It's the white up there. You're missing the top, Jimmy.
Nature apparently has a sense of humor.
Oh yeah.
We all had to laugh as we passed underneath a delicate drape formation that looked like a huge slice of bacon. Another formation that looked almost exactly like a giant potato chip. At this point, one of our exploration team complained of hunger. Nature apparently has a sense of humor.
Look, formation of a skittle.
See, it looks like a big waterfall coming in. Look at all that like water coming over. Long waterfall. So long.
Are you laughing?
You always move before it takes. It blinks before it takes, Jimmy.
Why is it taking so long to do?
Because it's dark.
Whoa. Sharp corner.
He turned sideways. Keep lining up right down that way and we'll get one. Yeah. Alright, you guys keep lining up right there. Don't let deceive you. We still have about 15 more miles to go. Can y'all just keep lining up right down that way?
Only 15, huh?
Only 15. Might be under-exaggerating a little.
Lots of people about to come out.
No.
Does that look like a Western Hills?
Oh, kind of.
All right, and then can I have you just start a new line down there? Okay, there's everyone. All right. Okay. All right. Now this is the last stop before we are in the waterfall. I have to give you a speech, and then we'll be able to go in there. Now we've just walked about 2/5 of a mile from the elevator to where we are now. By the time we reach the elevator again, we will have walked a total of about 1 mile. So where we are right now, or when we got off the elevator, we were approximately 260 feet beneath the surface of the earth, and by the time we get into the waterfall room in there, we will be approximately 1,120 feet beneath the surface of the earth. That is about as far underground as the Empire State Building is tall. So your ears have popped for any reason. It's probably why there's a lot of pressure sitting on us right now. All this rock. Thank you. No, yeah. Don't worry, it's not gonna fall. I promise.
Just don't sit too close.
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't trust it too much. All right. When we get in the waterfall room, the waterfall is about 145 feet tall, and the pool at the bottom is about 5 feet deep. The pool at the bottom is actually draining right beneath your feet as we speak. Made you look? It's actually eventually going to make its way to the Tennessee River, and it is draining beneath your feet, but just under the rock. By natural process, the water all drains into the Tennessee River over time. Now, sometimes the rate in which that water drains out of the cave is so low or slow that the cave has been known to flood when it rains a whole lot, and it is raining right now, so hopefully no flash floods. Now, last year around July 4th, the cave actually flooded from floor to ceiling all the way from where we are now all the way down to where the elevator is. So nobody could come through here. That wasn't too good for business, I guess. Personally, I wish it would rain a whole lot more. I would get time off. That would be great. But that never happens here. Now the cave, or the falls, has also been known to dry up. It hadn't gone completely dry in the last couple of years, but there have been times where it's gone down to about a garden hose sized stream, and not really that much to look at. Now, when we get in there, the floor will be a little slippery, and so do watch your step. Got a few rules about the waterfall. First of all, and most importantly, we ask that nobody drink the water. Now, the water in there contains about 14% magnesium. If y'all are familiar with milk of magnesia, the key ingredient in milk of magnesia is magnesium, and that does contain around less than 1% magnesium. So, I mean, if you drink it... We're not walking any faster back to the elevator, and there's no restrooms down here, so please don't drink the water. We do provide water bottles in there if you want to get some of that water and give it to someone you don't like back home. Tell them to drink Ruby Falls water. You'll live forever. I do it all the time. Works out for me. Also, don't jump in the water. The water in there is about 52 degrees. It's pretty cold. And there is quicksand at the bottom of the pool. It'll suck you in like that. So just don't jump in. I'm just kidding. This is the mountains of Tennessee. There's no quicksand for miles. Also, there are electrical lines for the lights and the water in the pool, so you don't want to get fried. Also, there's going to be the lights in there. They are on a timer, so you're going to want to make the best of the time that you have. So I'll give you a warning before the lights start to dim so that you're not left in the dark. Do make your way towards the exit when I give you that warning. We will have plenty of time in there. All that said, y'all, let's go ahead and make our way in there. If any of y'all want your pictures taken in front of the falls, feel free to ask. I'm not going to drop your camera, I promise. Also, if you have any questions that I didn't address in here, feel free to ask me. When we get in there and the lights do come on, there's going to be some pretty corny music, just warning you. When that lights come on, it's going to be real dramatic. So make sure you scream. It makes me laugh. Also, don't flash the waterfall before the lights come on. That kind of spoils the surprise. I mean, I'm not going to get on to you, but just for the sake of everyone else. All that said, y'all, let's go ahead and make our way in there. Watch your step.
We invite you to move on to more please use the handrail as you exit the hall room. If you are down, walk with me to facility. Please follow your guide.
You're seeing the sun setting in the west. If not, this is just a light bulb on a rock. Alright, y'all, let's go ahead and move up. We got a group up here waiting on us.
That's cool. Western sunset. It's cool. Here we go. Steak and potatoes. That's good.
Want some of this bread?
Steak and potatoes. Big piece of breakdown right there. There's not a lot holding that up. It's just a matter of time. It's gonna fall off.
How's it going? How y'all doing? I beg your pardon. How's it going?
You're on camera.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
YouTube.
1,000 feet, maybe.
There you go. Yeah. I'll mow it.
Hey, Darla, stay still.
Oh yeah.
I did a lump on the
Second to last stop before we're on the elevator. Alright, and then did I get okay, you guys just start a new line down there where they are and stop right across from them.
Awesome.
All right. Okay, guys. Now, I just want to thank everyone for coming on my tour today. Y'all been really great, really easy to work with, and you weren't in a bad mood. Normally, people that I get on a Sunday are not like that. Now, this is the last stop before we're on the elevator out of here. Once we get to the elevator, everyone's going to go up in 3 separate elevator car loads. I'm going to go up with the first group, and then we'll be back down to pick everyone up. Now,
Whoever said that can go first.
yeah. All right. Now, some of you might have been wondering what happens if the cave was to ever break down and everyone was down here in the cave. Now, the cave was to ever break down, or the elevator was to break down. There is an emergency exit here. It would take y'all out to the side of Lookout Mountain on Cummings Highway. We call it our alternative exit. Now, that alternative exit has not always been there. Back in the mid-'70s, there were about 80 people total in the cave. And while they were down here, the elevator broke down on them. Now, they were down here for about 18 hours, 1 hour longer than Leo Lambert originally came down here. While they were down here, we got someone from Cleveland, Ohio to come down from Cleveland at a moment's notice and fix the elevator. After he fixed it, we brought everyone out of the cave. We did 3 things. We gave them all something to eat. We gave them all their money back, and we gave everyone that was down here that night a lifetime pass to Ruby Falls. But guess what? Nobody came back. So, shortly after that, we were contacted by OSHA, and they said that if we didn't put in that alternative exit, we would no longer be up to code, so we quickly built that. Now, if you enjoyed your tour today, just remember, my name is Holden, and I work at Ruby Falls. If you didn't like it, my name is Jerry, and I work at Rock City. With all that said, y'all, let's go ahead and make our way towards the elevator.
Start calling him Jerry.
All right, y'all, stay to your left. Just let these people pass by smoothly.
Hello, everybody. Alright, excuse us, everyone. Alright, we're gonna get.
然后这个时候就是说，我们先
Hello. What's up? It's like a bunch of cows. Cow herders. Yep.
10, 11, 12, and how many is with you? 2? 2. Can we get 2 more? No, we're gonna stop there, y'all. Sorry, I ate this large order of fries. Can I get the last 2 people off? Can I get, appreciate it. We'll be right back for y'all tomorrow morning.
It's not convenient for us to do that.
Danger restricted area.
How do you like being underground?
Not crazy
Scary?
about that, are you?
Well, it's scary being underground that much.
Not coming back.
It has been a real pleasure to have you visit Ruby Falls.
Oh, I have 2 buttons.
We now invite you to extend your stay
Up and down.
enjoy the panoramic view from the Lookout Mountain Tower. Take the children to our Fun Forest playground while you enjoy a snack or delicious meal from Fun Forest Foods or the Ruby Falls Tavern Cafe. Notice our fine selection of souvenirs and gifts, and don't forget to take something home for family and friends. Ask any of our personnel for directional information if needed. Again, thank you for coming to see us. Now please follow your guide and have a great day.
Alright guys, watch your step as you exit. Slight lift of the towel.
Alright, this is the last stop, everybody.
Got a question for you.
Yeah.
How about that cave that's right below us down there that's restricted?
They actually cut the elevator line to that cave because it's actually technically on railroad property, and they're really strict about trespassers. So they just. No
Have you been down there yet?
No, they closed it in '94. I didn't even. I wouldn't warn about it before. All right, y'all. Now this is the last stop. I just want to thank everyone for being on my tour once again. Now I got a few things to point out to everyone. Either side of me here, check out these brochures. Only free thing in the building, so take as many as you like. Now the fog is really thick and it's pretty rainy and cold outside, but either side of me here, check out those two staircases to the left and the right. Those will get you up to the Lookout Mountain Tower and the observation deck. From there you can find a good view of the city and the surrounding area.
But no rain.
Yeah, the fog kind of cancels that out. Now there is actually a Tennessee state law that says that at every tourist attraction you have to exit through the gift shop. So our exit is in there, that far wall. You'll see a lighted exit sign and some stairs, and they will go down to the lobby and also your cars. So that is the exit in there. In the gift shop, they have the pictures that they took of you in the cave, the restrooms, and also the way. Yeah, right this way. And the exit is right through that glass door. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Thanks, Bubba.
No problem.
Good job, man.
See you later. Hey, is that gonna go on YouTube?
Yeah, it is.
What's it gonna be called? I want to look it up.
Probably Ruby Falls.
Ruby Falls.
Yeah, I gotta name it something else because.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Don't leak, you're gonna have to come blow away.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Just go to my wall, SS71 lead slip.
On YouTube?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right, Bubba.
All right, man.
How's it going?